Get off your phone, dude. Alright, so I have to admit something that's pretty stupid. I'm waiting for the sun to set. I had this great idea for a new outro location. Decided I want to try and do it as the sun is setting behind the mountain, just because I think it would look really cool. But I left the house a little too early. Now I'm just killing time, man. Waiting for the sun to set. This is actually a rare moment where I want the sun to set a little bit faster. My butt's a little sore. I'm ready to go home and kind of edit some video. So what do I ride? I mean, first and foremost, I've had a strange fascination with two wheels my entire life. I mean, I've been on two wheels, motorized, non-motorized, since I can remember. That's like when life started, when I learned how to ride a bicycle. Street, dirt, pedal power, motor power, whatever. All of it. Love it all. Probably my favorite is motocross, mainly because you're on a closed course. You don't have to deal with traffic. You don't have to deal with cars and stoplights and crappy road conditions. Not that the motocross tracks can't have crappy conditions as well, but at least they're motocross related type conditions. Does that make any sense? Probably not. I think I'll edit that out. That was dumb. The second thing, and I think this is where a lot of other motorcyclists would agree. I don't care if you ride a Harley like this guy right there, who didn't want to wave back to me. I think he was smoking a cigarette. That's one thing I never really got. I mean, how do y'all do that? Smoke and ride. Obviously, you don't have a helmet on. That would just get in the way. And I missed my turn. I'm blabbing too much. Missed my turn, man! Alright. No Yui. Awesome. What was I talking about? This is going to sound really weird, but I swear it's going to make sense. Just bear with me for a minute. I was at the zoo today. You can't have the dang lions running around with a rope fence, right? They're going to eat people. People are going to die. Really? That's what you got to look out for, man. Alright, so that dude just pulling into the lane like that brings me to a real quick pro tip. When I'm riding in my lane, I try to stay next to the lane so that I'm visible in these people's side view mirrors. Unfortunately, he pulled out, you know, far enough ahead of time. It wasn't a big deal, but a lot of people I've met, they throw themselves the other side of the lane, and the problem with that is you think you're safer because you're farther away from the car. But the reality is, when you go all the way to the other side of the lane, the people in the cars, when they check their side view mirror, they can't see you because you're not, as a motorcycle, you're not big enough. Well, I think a lot of motorcyclists got that one wrong. You want to be next to the vehicle so that when they check that side view, you're in it. Alright, so back to what I was saying. I don't remember. Oh yeah, the zoo. Right, so you go to the lion exhibit, and they've got, you know, super thick fencing that's generally pretty far away from like the walking area, and then you got a wall, and you know, maybe some kind of thick glass so that you can see the lions, but you feel so disconnected from them. And I don't know, for me, the cooler exhibits are the ones where you can get up next to the animal and pet them, and like they've got giraffes at our zoo, and you can feed the giraffes. But the point is, it's cooler because the level of interaction, and I hate riding, another pro tip, don't ride the middle lane unless you got a group of people with you. because you are guaranteed to be in somebody's blind spot. Why am I riding in the middle lane? I don't obey my own pro tips. I need to listen to myself a little bit better. Yeah, so the cooler exhibits are always the ones where you can interact with the animals and you feel like you're in their environment, you feel like part of it. And I mean, it's cool to see a polar bear or a lion, but you're always so disconnected from their environment. You're not in their environment, right? And so to me, that's the difference between driving a car and riding a bike. So I was at the zoo today with my kids, and as we were going through the different exhibits, that's kind of how I was thinking about it. I was like, wow, you know, you can reach over the rope fence and pet the giraffe. They had wallabies, which are like these little miniature kangaroos, and they're literally just kind of like lounging around, eating grass right next to where you're walking, right? I mean, you could almost reach over and just touch them. I don't know if they'd freak out on you or what, but I don't even know if that was allowed. But it's like you're in their environment, you know? Now, don't get me wrong, I don't want to be inside the lion cage. They would probably eat me and I would die, and that would be bad. The point is, it's that level of interaction that you just don't get when you're inside a box or a car. I just call them boxes. So that's it. Hopefully the zoo thing made sense. Oh, check that out. That's why he's waiting for cars. Alright, man, this is the one.
Yeah.
Oh.